I don't know whether democracies necessarily learn from autocracies, and if they do, then I think there are certainly questions as to how democratic that country is, that they are learning autocratic best practices. It certainly is a worrying thing, and we are seeing the weakening of democracy over time. Plausibly in Britain and America, at least the bipartisanship that is occurring in both countries and across Western Europe. We're also seeing backsliding in other countries like Hungary and Poland. Viktor Orban has famously said that he's taking examples from China and Russia. So there is certainly this aspect, but I wouldn't say that established democracies are learning an awful lot from autocracies. The difference between democratic learning and autocratic learning, I think for democratic learning, it is more about the electorate trying to make people's lives better off, because ultimately that's how a democracy works. At least, perhaps I'm naive, but that's how I would want a democracy to work. And as you know, David Cameron, using the British example, has openly said that the Conservative Party was taking a lot from the Moderate Party in Sweden. Sweden, historically a social democratic country, with, for the first time in decades, a centre-right party. And the Conservative Party in Britain was very interested in what the Moderate Party was doing. So it is trying to maintain or better the life of the electorate, and also it's different in terms of what happens. In a democracy, yes, David Cameron is no longer in politics, but Theresa May, again using Britain, remains in politics, having been Prime Minister. She's gone to the backbenches. Democrats generally get to keep power, get to stay in power in some form, or have the chance to be re-elected at some later date. For autocrats, it's terminal. And so they want to hold on to power as much as possible. So that's why they develop these best practices to maintain that capacity to consolidate. So I think that in that respect, democratic and autocratic learning are different.